Thank you all so much for coming. We are Cheap Stocks. We're all okay. And we have a great show for you. So to start it out, we're actually gonna start with a TED Talk. You know, we thought it'd be appropriate. And so there's gonna be two presenters. We got two presenters up here for our TED Talk, but we actually need a topic from you guys. So can I just have some words, just any words?
Bread. Three sides.
The art of how to create beauty from mundane things. And so please welcome to the stage our presenters presenting on the topic of origami, how to create art out of mundane things.
I'm going to take you down a path real quick, all right? Now imagine yourself in a classroom. You're bored, you're tired. You walk up to the front desk. That's what exists in classrooms, right? One desk at the front and everyone else in the back. And you see a piece of paper. Now for some, that paper might be a resume, you know, transcripts, grades. But what we see
is art. Hi. I'm Dr. Alexis Doctors.
And I'm Dr. Nurse.
When we first started on our path to seeing what school could be if we didn't, you know, look at school the way it usually is, it looked a little something like this. These are 5 of some of our greatest students. And to be honest, they looked at life pretty much how most of you probably do.
With a look of pure joy and happiness. As you can see, our quite energetic floating friend in the back, well, he was particularly artistic. Tessa, do you want to talk about that?
See, his name was Claude, and he loved to paint, but he didn't like to paint with paper. He liked to,
Well, it's painting with paper is one way of putting it.
Right.
He liked to tear the paper up and throw it across the room with no reason. Yeah.
One day we walked in on a teacher yelling at Claude because he had made what she called a mess. It looked kind of like this. That is the teacher yelling at Claude.
Interestingly enough, not only at Claude, it's the exact thing that Claude made when all the pieces of paper somehow landed in that arrangement.
She said, Claude, this is not art, and this will never be art, and you will not get into Juilliard with a portfolio like this.
No. But what did Claude do? He persevered. He went to Juilliard. Not like applying, but walking through the door and saying hello. And when he walked into that classroom, what he found surprised us.
Claude found love.
Now this might be an ordinary type of love, a non-ordinary type of love, but Claude wasn't an ordinary guy. And what I'm trying to say is, you look at this man who's actually admiring the thread count in the sweat. And you see someone who's making the best of a situation that's quite mundane. A sweater.
It's a lot like origami, if you will. Imagine I have a piece of paper. Imagine I fold it in the right ways to make something.
Can I say something real quick? Thank you very much. When we say fold the right ways, that's a little bit of a metaphor. Now, in life, you won't always be folded straight on, linearly. You might be folded at a diagonal.
I know I have.
I know you have. You can go ahead.
I have never liked art. To be honest,
I don't see the point of it in society. Until I saw this. It was right after I saw this that I knew I had to get my doctorate in art. And it's where I met my colleague, Dr. Nurse.
Yes. We actually met because we were both admiring this picture, and I sort of bumped into her similarly to that picture before. Can you go back real quick? Yeah. That was actually our first interaction. Very strange. Yeah, you can go back ahead. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. What does the lizard mouth represent to you in terms of daily struggles?
Pain.
What was that?
Pain?
Pain. That's a very interesting interpretation. Pain is definitely one way of describing that. Another is
Beauty.
yeah.
A question we like to ponder, is there a difference? At the end of the day, we want you to take 3 things away from our talk. 1.
You can't have pain. It's not allowed.
2. You could have beauty if you wanted to. And 3. It takes one to know one.
And I think the next slide really sums that up for us. 2, 3. Cookie, cream, cookie.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you guys. That next one's blank. Nope. I thought it was. Sorry. We actually haven't looked at those images, so really nothing surprising. All right, so the next game we're going to be playing is called Acronyms. Could I have some people up?
Yes!
All right. We can actually wheel this back over.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So this game, Acronyms, some of you might know it. We have written some acronyms on the board. You guys have written some acronyms on the board. They're going to be doing a normal scene, and we're going to get a location from you guys that they're going to be taking place in. And I'm going to be shouting out acronyms that they're going to then have to incorporate into every next word that they say. So if I say Bob to Elijah while he's doing a scene, he would say,
before ousting Butters,
there it
you
is.
have to think about it.
Yeah. Does that make sense, everyone? Cool. Let's get started. Can I get a location from someone?
Feline illusion. Space station.
What's that? Can you, a few more from over here?
A firehouse.
You guys are in a burning house. You're in a burning house. I don't know how big the fire is. It could be really small. It could be expensive. Begin when you're ready.
What did you do?
Well, darling, as I just finished explaining to you, I lit our bed on fire to try to rekindle that spark.
It worked.
I thought maybe our marriage could be saved without me appealing to your pyromania, but no. Fuck me. Let's be real.
You could never please me before.
Maybe we should try to get to the heart of the issue, though.
Scuba.
Sometimes, Cameron, you belittle a type of relationship that I would admire us having. I say we get in the bed.
Well, I don't admire your
Don't look at my burns like that.
attraction to danger. I don't know if I'm ready to get burned like that, both physically and metaphorically.
And you will be. All right, we can take the fire extinguisher, and you can use that in any way you want.
LGBTQ plus.
Let's get bumping. quiet, pleasurable, loving, urethra sensations. Starting with this fire extinguisher.
That may have been the sexiest thing you've ever said to me.
All right. NASCAR.
Now, affirmations sometimes can accelerate really, really intense feelings, and I really want to just take a second and we can just breathe a little bit together.
BTY. What? BTY. But I think you were about to get me to burn myself alive. And all I'm trying to do is use the fire extinguisher.
I just don't know what I want anymore.
MGMT.
My God. My my tertiary friend Dylan, who's friends with my other friend, was right. This relationship will never work out if you're not willing to take the risks that you want me to take.
I just want you to take control.
JK.
Just kidding.
Now we're gonna play a game called E's and E's. Can I please have 3 songs? So the way this game is gonna work is each of these socks will be assigned a word, and whenever their word is called, they either leave the scene or come back in. So there's, movement. So for Tejas, can I please get a noun? Any noun. Aloe vera plant.
Pineapple.
Oh, yeah, aloe vera. Aloe vera. For Tucker, can I please get a verb? Like
Spit.
Wolf.
smelling.
Fly.
Do I hear crying?
Okay.
Crying. All right. Crying. And for Abby, can I get an adjective?
Ding it. Lingering.
Short.
Great.
Sorry. Polka dot. Fluffy. I like fluffy. All right, we're gonna do fluffy. So fluffy.
Crying. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Crying. Fluffy. 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 Aloe vera. Crying. 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 Fluffy. 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 Aloe vera. Crying. Fluffy.
Okay, E's and E's, go.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. No. It's, I forgive you. Oh, I'm so glad you said that because I was starting to think that when I accidentally cut your feet off with my paper cutter, I thought our relationship was ruined. And I saw you there crying, and I just thought, what if he leaves me? You ruined it.
Dad? Dad, oh my God, I thought I lost you at the grocery store. You're right here. Why is there a trail of blood?
Sweetie?
Yeah?
Sweetie?
What's up? I was just getting mashed potatoes in a can, like, at the grocery store. What's up?
You remember your Uncle David?
Oh my God, Uncle David?
We may not be seeing him anymore.
What? He was gonna cook the turkey. What are we gonna do without the turkey? Fuck David, I mean, what about the turkey?
We're just gonna have to do with something else. We can keep shopping if it'll get your mind off of it. How about those tissues you like? You know the ones.
I wasn't gonna cry, but now I'm crying. Because you mentioned tissues. You know that that's a trigger of mine. Oh my God! Uncle David, what happened to your ankle? Oh my God!
Go to the car.
Dad, why didn't you tell me?
I need help. It hurts too much.
Oh my God, the pain!
Please.
I can't even imagine! There's only one thing that we can do to cure your pain.
Yeah, the home remedy that Mom always talks about.
With the
What's it
I
called?
can't remember.
No! The aloe vera!
Oh!
I
I have to get the aloe vera! I got the aloe vera! Okay, how does that feel? Fluffy. That means sensation is returning to...
I gotta throw up or
No!
something.
Sweetie, I need your help! Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, okay, other foot. Are you ready? I mean, other lack of foot.
I can't believe you did this to me.
David, will you ever forgive me?
I mean, after all we went through in the war, and I thought we had enough of violence. But just with your damn paper cutter, I don't know if I can forgive you.
Look, you know my job demands that I always carry around this paper cutter. It's what I do as the owner of this grocery store.
I know. I just beg you, Dan, I beg you, to be more careful where you put your paper cutter.
You know, you're right. You're right. I've been reckless.
No, don't cry, don't cry.
Just the other week, I accidentally... No, where are you going? I accidentally cut my daughter's stuffed teddy bear in half. His name was Fluffy.
Oh my God.
I had to buy her a new one, and I didn't tell her.
Did you let him? How did he walk out of here? That doesn't make sense. Is that what he likes?
Sweetie. You remember your stuffed teddy bear?
Fluffy?
Okay. Now, we're going to do a little bit of long form improv for you, which is like short form improv but doesn't make sense. This is called the montage. It's going to be based on a suggestion from you guys. Actually, it's going to be based on an interview with one of you. And we'll do a bunch of scenes that are loosely related to that interview. So to pick someone to come up here and get interviewed, we're going to ask a question. And the question is, what, and you'll just yell things out for this question, what is something that you are either dreading or looking forward to in the coming weeks or days or months or minutes?
My mom.
MIT swim meet.
What was that one?
MIT swim meet.
MIT swim meet. Okay, I like that. Come up here. You can sit in the middle between us. So hi, what's your name? Evan. Evan, this is Evan, everyone. Yeah, what? Zableski. Yeah, great. You look good, by the way. You look very, like, sort of farmery. You guys can't see him because he's underground. Okay, so MIT swim meet, you said?
Yes.
Tell us more about that. What is that?
It's an invitational swim meet where we got Tufts and MIT and I think NYU and a few more teams. They come swim.
NYU comes
Yeah, NYU comes up.
Okay. Are you, so you swim?
Yes, I do.
Now you think you're good at it? I used to swim. Really?
Yeah.
What's your, it's like freestyle, isn't it?
Yeah.
What they call it?
Yeah, that's one.
Did you-
Butterfly also.
Oh.
I also swim that too.
You also swim that?
What's your favorite
Yeah.
event?
100 fly.
Oh, of course, the easiest one. They have you swim around like a track, but it's in water, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I
good.
have like a personal question, kind of. Do you ever pee when you are moving?
Yeah, I used to, but now I don't. No. It was a while
I'm really
ago.
proud of you.
Do you have any, like, are there any sort of, like, you probably practice a lot.
Yeah.
Like, swim practice horror stories.
One time I remember that we had like these plastic things on our hands, and we were swimming, and somebody hit another person's hand with a plastic thing, like dislocated someone's finger,
God.
and cut it open too.
But underwater, it's not a problem. No, actually, if you had your head underwater, the pop would like go through the whole pool. Everyone could hear it. I would know. I was there.
Yeah.
Does your family or friends come to support you at the game, at the meet?
Yeah, they do, but not my family.
Oh,
They're too
I'm
far.
so sorry. They don't love you, he said.
No.
That's what he said.
Tell us more about your family.
Yeah, tell us a little more about your
Problems there? Yeah, if you're comfortable, whatever you're comfortable.
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with.
I mean,
You
like.
want to sit? I feel bad. I just realized you were sitting on the floor. Terrible host.
I mean, like, not really. We only have like a family member that's like in Kansas, but, so we don't see him a lot. But other than that, it's like pretty chill family.
Can't swim in Kansas.
No, you cannot.
No.
Way the tornadoes down there.
Exactly.
Okay, do we have enough?
I don't know. Do you guys think we have enough? No, let's keep going.
All right, we'll do a couple more things. Well, how long can you hold your breath for?
I'm actually terrible at that, so
Really?
I don't know.
What do you think? So it's like, it's not really a team effort swimming, because it's only about you. But what do you bring to the team?
I hope I bring energy and spirit to the team.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
What type of selfish behavior do you do outside of being the only swim?
What type of selfish behavior?
Yeah, like what's something that you do that's like for you?
Yeah.
Self-care.
Ice bathing. I like
Ice bathing.
Ice bathing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Tell
That's
us,
like
can
me
you
time.
tell us more about that?
Well, it's like you go and you have to sit in this like really cold tub and like supposed to relax your muscles. I just listen to Christmas music because it makes me feel warm.
That's really nice,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, cool. Evan, is your name?
Yes.
Okay, great. Come on. Come on, buddy, come on. Come on.
Is the water supposed to be frozen, Dad?
We wanted to work on your endurance and to make the water a little bit slushy is what's going to do it.
Grandma's on the other side of the pool, Dad.
I know she is, but I'm right here. Come on, let's go.
Is that our cat? From when we were 6 years old, our little cat, he's back, he's in the pool.
Everyone's back. You're seeing.
Dad, I can't.
Let's
this
get
is-
at it. Time to get at it. God, you're shaking. You okay? This is how we're gonna make you a star. Trust me. In 18 years, NYU is gonna come up to you. I gotta drive 4 hours for you.
Yeah? Do you think we'll finally hear back from Mom in Kansas?
Unfortunately, it's the land of tornadoes and we haven't heard
They said, yeah.
since all the telephone poles fell.
Fell and got sucked up into it.
Yeah, and while they're fixing them.
Mom got sucked up too, probably.
Okay, welcome to cheer practice. If you think you got the energy and guts, then you better fucking show it. Let's get it. Who's up first? Jessica, I heard you wanted to go first. Let's see it.
Jessica L as opposed to Jessica Y.
Obviously, it's Jessica L. So why? You can go fuck yourself. Alright, I want to see the routine we learned last week, but also, give it your own spice.
I've got spunk and spice and everything nice. I can do all of that and then also that. Let's go, Tigers!
Alright, other Jessica, you can go if you want. Again, same routine as last week, but like, don't make it bad. I don't know.
I can do the spice and everything nice. I can do one of these.
Jingle bells.
song that played, but I accidentally ran over my dog.
Maybe a different Christmas carol.
Yeah.
Dashing.
I can still hear it.
All I want for Christmas is a dog.
Dad, I can't believe we're doing it. I can't believe we're really going to Kansas to see Mom.
Welcome in, okay?
You know what they say, we're almost in Kansas anymore.
You have your goggles and everything?
Yeah, and my goggles. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to be trained by my own mother.
She's a great swimmer, isn't she?
She was.
She is a great swimmer.
Do you think she swims in tornadoes, Dad?
Yes, she does, honey.
Also, should I still not be able to feel my feet? I'm just wondering.
Look, did Michael Phelps feel his feet when he was on a plane going to Beijing?
I mean, I guess he did.
He didn't, exactly. That's why he won.
He wrote that in his journal.
Exactly. Look, I just want you to be great, okay? Is that so much to ask? I don't know if this whole... I just want you to win the Olympics. I want you to be Michael Phelps level. Is that so much to ask? I don't know if going to Kansas to see your mother is really the best.
Now, we're not turning this plane around, not again.
We don't have the ability to turn the plane around, okay? I'm just saying, once we get there, maybe we should just sort of see the pools there, see what they have. You can swim and feel the Kansas water and then come back. I don't know if the whole mother thing or getting your hopes up is really a good idea.
I know Mom is here, okay? And I don't want you to say otherwise.
Anyone want peanuts?
Yeah.
Son?
Okay, MIT swim team, assemble! We've been thinking a lot, and we're sick and tired of being known as the dweeby smart school.
Can I take my TI-84 out of my swimsuit?
No, but you may remove the batteries.
Okay.
Listen, we're gonna show up to an intercollegiate swim meet, and we're gonna be the best team from the Northeast region. Is that understood? Yes.
Heard NYU was coming.
Hey, idiot!
What's up, Brown and Brew?
How about those jumbo
Jumbo!
tapes? Nice calculator, doofus.
There's no batteries in it, so it's not even a calculator, is it?
Right now?
Schrodinger's calculator.
Oh, man, what are you gonna do? The elephant stroke?
I feel like we won already.
Yeah, we should go home.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing, bud?
I don't know, I can't feel my legs.
I'm just going to change the feeding tube.
Listen, Jessica, why was it?
Just get out.
I didn't mean to be so hard on you, you know? I guess the crowd was pretty hard on you too, but that's not a time for jokes.
I just wanted to make you proud, Coach. I just wanted to be the first person you thought of when you said, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica L, how's it going, bitch?
Stacy, Jessica came to visit you. Isn't that awesome?
Because I love you.
Why would you cartwheel in the room?
When it's that natural, it just happens sometimes, right, Jessica? It's great.
I don't even want to.
Yeah. She just does. Do the thing. You've really been working on it. Wait, you know what
Hi. Hello, sir.
Remember us?
We thought that in the Christmas spirit, it might be good for you if you moved on. So we have a little something to show you.
Really?
Come on out. Come on out. Come here. It's your dog back from the dead. Fluffy. Fluffy. Don't leave me again. Fluffy. Say something, please.
I love you.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
It's kind of exciting, isn't it?
I've never coached with Richard before, so
How are tornadoes? Just tell me. What are they like?
it's so fucking scary. Okay. Now, the ice isn't real. It's gonna make you feel warm and happy. So when you get in there, just think about the warm and happiness of your parents getting back together, okay?
Back together.
It's equal happiness.
She went off to Kansas and married a tornado, but now she's back.
And everything's fine, and we haven't really talked about it.
I wanted to tell you that I've been practicing my swan dive. I'm practicing my swan dive.
That's my favorite dive. All right, let's see.
That's our favorite dive. All right, I know this is gonna look really bad, okay, but I think we should jet back. All right, so where else you live?
Right, LA, let's go.
LA, yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's confusing.
All right. That was loud when we hit the ground several times. We're gonna now do another TED Talk, and I need some thematic suggestions. So can you hit me with some words, please?
Knitting.
Idealism. Painting.
All right. This TED Talk is called Bone Marrow. How to find the life inside a little bit of life. Thank you.
We want to start with a little audience participation. Something you all can do from your seat. Everyone, reach under your skin. You can all do this. Reach under your skin. You'll find that just kind of crunch through the muscles under there. Peel back the layers. I know one's doing it.
It's okay, good. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, come on. Okay, great. I love it. Those are screams of joy.
What do you feel? What do you feel right now?
Don't answer. Hungry. Joy. Hi. We are world-renowned I Spy specialists. Michael.
And Jessica.
No last name.
Unnecessary.
It's unnecessary, and that's what we're here to talk to you about. It's not about what comes second. It's not about the names after your first name. It's about what's most important.
And what's most important is not the surface level. You know, as might be misleading given that we are I Spy specialists, it's not about what you see.
Here's what I'll say. You want to see us at work? As you may have seen in the New York Times or on CNN, hey Jessica, I spy something blue. Ceiling! Right, Jessica, think about this.
Yeah.
What's beneath the ceiling? Us. That's right. Jordan Peele's Us. It's being screened during this TED Talk. Let's get the first slide up there.
Now this is an image that we commonly show people when we're explaining what our work is. Because it really gets at scratching beneath the surface. You know, going deeper than what the first meets the eye.
Jessica, I'm sorry. Can I say I love you? I love you. Look, when I first met Jessica, and I snuck this slide in here, okay? When I first met Jessica, I got her a little gift. I'm also not the best photographer. The gift is that sign in the back. And it says, "Don't miss." And if you rearrange those letters, you get...
Might not.
Might not. Don't laugh. Okay? What are we here to talk about? What are we here to talk about? What are we here to talk about? Bone marrow, exactly. Okay? And is that a laughing matter? No. Rearrange the letters in I Spy and you'll get stay serious. Dissertation on
finding what lies within, both metaphorically and physically. Yeah, you're right. So I did a lot of work, both with extracting bone marrow and the psychological processes that go on while that's happening. It actually looks a little bit like that. Incidentally,
that's bone marrow, folks. That's what it looks like. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
And really, what we found was interesting. There's interesting parallels between what's within us physically and metaphorically, as you can see on the next slide.
This is our colleague, Mr. Rogers. Not a doctor, hasn't gotten his PhD yet, but we still use that prefix for him. And so here's the thing. Here's why he's not up on stage with us tonight. He went a little power hungry. And as you can see, I mean, look at him. He would stand and he made this little model town in the back of our lab. Remember, we're doing expensive, important bone marrow research.
Right.
He made this little town.
Like to play God.
To play God. And he would kind of move the trucks and cause traffic jams and make people late.
And that showed us something really interesting about the human psyche, which is that one can never really be truly in control.
Do you know the beta fish forgets where it is every 25 seconds? Let's all count to 25. In silence. Would it surprise you if I told you that in that time you've all counted to 25 7 times and 18 beta fish have died?
This is true.
I feel like we're losing you. Jessica, let's pace a little bit. I feel like we're losing you.
What we really need in times like these is some soul searching.
Soul searching.
It's for you to really all look within and to find what that beta fish means to you.
No one comes to TED Talks for answers. You come to TED Talks for vague questions that we ask you, audience participation that doesn't make sense.
And then you leave with a vague sense of entitlement.
And a gift bag. And you feel smart, and that's what this is all about. Because your bone marrow is what makes you smart. Next slide.
He's actually been a valuable bone marrow donor.
Benefactor. So there is some dark money, there's some dark bone marrow being shifted around. Some bone marrow investing that we don't love. I mean, that sums it up. You guys get it, right?
But I don't think so. There might be. We could see.
Jessica, you've been my partner for a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't care if there's another slide up. Look at that. That was our first date, Jessica. We've got time for a question. So who in the And who are you? What are your credentials?
I'm like Lindsay Baker. I'm from Tennessee.
Okay.
Not really credentials.
Vague.
Was this just all an attention grab for marriage, or do you guys have a book coming out or something?
I mean, the word marriage and the word marrow have a lot in common.
And I think that's all you need to know.
Go back to Tennessee.
Thank you.
So, we are going, yeah, we'll leave this up. All right, so to end the show, we're going to do a Cheap Socks classic game. You probably all know it and love it. It's called Sex With Me. So for this game, we're going to need a word, any word.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Stuffing.
Boxing Day. You got it.
Cranberry sauce.
All right, I heard leather. Yeah. Leather. Sex with me is like leather.
Sex with me is like leather. I actually became vegan, so I don't really fuck with that anymore.
Sex with me is like leather, nothing but rawhide.
Sex with me is like leatherworking. Tanning is always involved.
Sex with me is like leather. They told me it was genuine, but I'm not so sure.
Sex with me is like leather. I'm way too tight because I'm a virgin.
Sex with me is like leather. You can find it on the backseat of my car.
Sex with me is like leather. You know, this used to be part of a cow.
Explain. Sex with me is like leather. I actually prefer using rubber.
Sex with me is like leather. Most people just want a jacket.
Another word, one more.
Squash.
Pretty.
Eyelid.
Computer science.
Stretchy. Sex with me is like chocolate. My dog's allergic to it.
Sex with me is like chocolate. When it's all melty and I like rub it all over my face, I get acne.
I like my lovers like I like my chocolate, all wrapped up and full of nut.
Sex with me is like chocolate. I'm a vegan now, so I don't really fuck with it.
Sex with me is like chocolate. It's a lot more expensive if you try to buy it in a movie theater.
Something about like, this isn't a joke. Something about like fondue me. I don't know.
Sex with me is like chocolate, part of every major holiday.
Yeah.
One more.
Israel. North Dakota.
Oh my god.
Sex with me is like a drive-thru. Sex with me is like a drive-thru. I pride myself in being under 2 minutes.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. Just the milkshake. All right, that'll be $2.50.
Sex with me is like a milkshake. In order to get into the hole, you have to like lean out and like reach across.
Drive-through. You said milkshake.
Yeah, like a
Oh,
milkshake.
it's like a milkshake.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. It ain't nice, but it's fast.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. Don't forget the tip.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. Everyone has to wear like little headsets.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. Apparently, they won't service you if you don't go in a car. There's a sticker on the window that says like we don't.
You can't like walk up to a drive-through.
Yeah.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. Put the meat in the bag and add a lot of sauce and shake it up.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. You have to order ahead.
Sex with me is like a drive-through. You could come inside, but why bother?